Allez, c'est parti. Salutations. Comment ça va? Ça va, ça va. Alors, je vais couper le rendu du son. Hop. Nice. Ça a l'air nickel. Bizarre que je live à ce temps-là. Pourtant, c'était 20h, 21h. Et là, ouais. Je commence ce live à ce temps-là. Et merci pour vos likes, les fameuses personnes qui veulent faire sur Twitter. Oui, besoin de graphisme Twitch, DM-moi si tu veux. Non, merci. Je sais me débrouiller. Voilà. Pour faire mes trucs. Et j'ai un artiste. Voilà. J'ai un dessinateur. Mais c'est gentil quand même pour les likes Twitch. Pour les likes Twitter, je veux dire. Pour la plupart, c'est des bots. Hein. C'est like les bots machin là qui t'envoient des MP pour des trucs bizarroïdes. Enfin bref. Comment ça va depuis ce petit temps là? C'est vrai qu'on a joué à MGS il y a 6 jours. MGS Twig Snakes, bien sûr. Le Twig Snakes. Donc du coup, je me suis dit, allez, let's go, on va avancer un petit peu. On va avancer. Et salut Namban, et qui d'autre dans le live? Je vois qu'il y a 4 viewers qui arrivent sur le stream, donc ça va être sur ce Twitch. Donc, eh bien, installez-vous confortablement. Je vais prendre la manette de la tube. Et on va se diriger vers le jeu MGS Twin Snakes, bien sûr. Alors par contre, on va pas mettre sur le CD1, on va mettre sur le CD2. Et oui, le changement de disque se fait après le combat contre... pas après le combat de Sniper Wolf, après la séquestration. Donc la séquestration de Ocelot. Et ça se passe là après... Après bon, le flashback de Beryl qui se fait tirer par un Sniper Wolf. Et voilà. Donc le changement de disque il se fait là. Donc c'est très... ouais, c'est très marrant on va dire. On va dire que c'est très marrant que ça soit là le changement de disque. Ah non. Alors là par contre il s'est gouré... Tu t'es gouré Flo. Ouais. Merde, putain. Faut que ouais, à mon avis il faut que je fasse clic droit sur avant média. Avant média. Hop. Sur mon écran de télé. Voilà. Et le maquillage. Maquillage. Ah. Le maquillage. Le maquillage. Du coup, on va se mettre sur le disque 2. Voilà. Donc, pas de machin. Alors, je vais voir vite fait sur... Je vais mettre en 60 Hz. Parce que Rave, par contre, je sais pas ce que c'est Rave. Aspect 16 neuvième, on s'en fout du 16 neuvième. Tout ce qu'on veut, c'est le jeu se tourner en 60 Hz grâce au cheat donné aux suites. Voilà. Et donc voilà. Alors le micro il fonctionne. Ok. Ouais, ça je pourrais peut-être ne pas afficher ou masquer. Masqué, voilà. Le seul truc que je masque pas, c'est l'avoir média avec le bureau. Donc voilà. Donc voilà. Donc, comme je l'ai dit dans l'histoire, on a vraiment stoppé après les séquestrations, après le combat de Sniper Wolf, bien sûr. Donc les séquestrations avec Ocelot, et j'ai fait la bonne fin, hein, bien sûr. Que je le dis honnête, j'ai survécu à cette massacre. Et donc, ce qu'on va faire, c'est que là, on va passer... Voilà, trop le connaît, hein. On va les appeler Star Trou. Et donc là, on va passer au fameux tour, et je pense le tour, pour ceux qui connaissent ou qui connaissent pas, on va passer au fight contre le Indé d'Ocelot. Et donc, ouais, donc après on va passer dans les bons moments, on va dire. Donc voilà. on va se mettre au gameplay. On va se mettre au gameplay vite fait. Voilà. Et c'est parti. Et bien sûr, je précise, hein, le gameplay, c'est le gameplay de MGS2. Alors, donc voilà. Étant donné que ça peut lancer un nouveau type d'ogive nucléaire pour arrêter le lancement, Snake doit utiliser la clé d'annulation du code de mise à feu. Voilà, on sait bien. On le sait bien, voilà. Okay. Mais là, ce qu'on va faire, c'est qu'on va prendre du chaff. Non, on va pas prendre du chaff, on va prendre du stun. Vous allez comprendre pourquoi. Parce que on va passer là, à cette porte, il va y avoir de l'alarme. Voilà. C'était capté. Je pense que c'est le même truc que l'original. Voilà. Quand il t'en donne un seul de stun, c'est vraiment dommage. C'est vraiment dommage, hein. C'est vraiment dommage. C'est un petit peu dommage. On en donne un seul. Salut Kizuku, ça va et toi? Ouais, c'est une GameCube ODE, ça fait un bon bout de temps que je l'ai celle-là. Avec une carte SD inclus. Bon, c'est pas dans le lecteur, c'est sous le lecteur en fait. C'est sur l'espèce d'extension qui était, je crois, qui était plus utilisée pour les développeurs, si j'ai pas de conneries. Ouais, je pose la question aux devs qui ont déjà testé la Wii au développement. Voilà, hop. Par contre, je vais prendre. J'ai pris la robe par contre. Non. Ouais, je l'ai pris la robe. Ok. Lâche-moi. Okay, j'ai du mal un petit peu avec la cube. Hop, dodo. Ramasse. Par contre, c'est le stick, il faudrait que je voie pour passer un coup. Oh. Vas-y, y'a plus. Ah! Squeak. Putain, on va payer légèrement pour. Vas-y. Putain, mais. Ah, ça y est, il va m'énerver. Alors. Putain, du mal à plier, hein. Il y a la Wii qui est simple à hacker. Oui, elle est simple, la Wii, mais. J'ai envie de dire, elle est simple, mais un peu chiante. Mais. Franchement, j'ai réussi à hacker la Wii. Je l'ai fait pour ma frangine. Franchement, c'est idéal. Après, je dis pas ça pour redire aux gens, ouais, c'est bien de hacker, machin. Parce que. Quand même, acheter les jeux, quand même, parce que. Mais après, c'est vrai que la Wii, par contre, pour hacker, faut que tu aies Internet. Faut que tu aies Internet pour le lecteur bombe. Et oh putain, ça va être short. Ça va être short. Alors, le rope. Je vais prendre le rope. Le rope. D'ailleurs, j'ai le paquet, ok, que Meryl m'a filé. C'est vrai que je préfère largement l'original que le remake de Metal Gear. C'est le problème, c'est le moteur de MGS2 que j'aime pas. son mode première personne, j'aime pas quoi. Ah, c'est pas le fait que la manette de la GameCube me gêne, non. J'aime bien la manette de la GameCube. Ah putain, magnifique. Par contre... Ah ok d'accord, jeter une grenade pour... On va péter la canette. Ouais, là tu peux dire bon sang. Ouais. Snake!
I'm afraid I can't let you get past here.
Liquid?
You're not
Liquid.
going any farther. Die!
Ah, yeah. Mais...
It's a long way down. If only I had a rope.
Il y avait une corde. Ouais. Mais la corde tu l'as.
I should be able to use that rope I got.
What are you going to do? Take on a hind with your bare hands? Now you're mine!
Maintenant tu es à moi.
If I stay here,
En fait je crois que je vais peut-être changer d'écran. Je vais mettre dans le petit écran. Pourquoi il me veut pas? Putain, mais qu'est-ce qu'il me fait cet enculé d'ordi de merde? Bon sang. Je vais changer d'écran parce que je vais plus se mettre dans le petit écran parce que j'ai plus envie de jouer sur le petit écran que le grand écran. Et pourquoi tu me casses les pieds? Désolé. Je dirais désolé. Pourquoi il ne veut pas? Oh là là. Désolé. On va mettre pause vite fait. Il a plus envie de du tout cet enculé d'OBS là sur mon grand écran là. Pourquoi il ne veut pas? Il m'énerve. Oh là 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 là. Mais qu'est-ce qui me casse les couilles? Pourquoi il ne veut plus? Oh là là. Ah, c'est vraiment de la merde hein. L'écran. C'est vraiment de la grosse merde hein. Ah oui putain, t'as le level de grip. Ah putain. Appuie sur A pour... ok. Oh quel enculé, j'ai envie de te dire. D'ailleurs j'avais dit que je devais faire une pub.
You can walk slowly across the wall if you press and hold the B button. To move a little at a time in a certain direction, push the control stick while holding the B button. If you're careful with the timing, you should be able to dodge the gunfire from behind while you rappel down. If anyone can do it, you can, Snake.
Ouais, je sais, je peux. Je peux m'y faire. Par contre, la musique... Par contre, non, c'est dégueulasse. Le grip, tu vois. Non, c'est dégueulasse. Ah, c'est dégueulasse, le grip. C'est dégueulasse. C'est-à-dire... Putain vache. Chapeau. Ta collection quand t'es mode du coup, t'as plus le jeu physique. Ah oui, moi je l'avoue, mais c'est des ODE. Hein. C'est l'Operating Driving Emulation, comme on dit. ODE. Ouais. C'est des ODE. Hein. T'as fait raison. Alors, ce qu'on va faire, Ah, j'ai plus qu'un stun, fait chier. Par contre... je vois plus rien avec... Voilà. Je les ai endormis. J'espère qu'il n'y en a pas d'autres. Mais oui, du coup... Watch. Je l'ai pratiquement la plupart des jeux sur une carte. Après... Elle est pucée, donc... pour que je mette Suisse dans la console, j'ai dû graver. J'ai un CD gravé, donc j'ai un disque gravé au-dessus, donc si j'avais pas de disque, ça aurait été un GC Gecko quoi. Gecko, je sais plus comment ça s'appelle le nom du. Non, c'est GC Loader, je crois que ça s'appelle. L'ODE pour remplacer le lecteur CD. Mais moi j'ai le lecteur qui est encore actif, en plus elle est pucée, donc je peux lire des jeux japonais. Américain dessus. J'ai mes Fantasy Star Online hein, encore. Hein. Donc, je les ai testé les versions à import dessus. Donc voilà. Damn it! Il a dit damn it le Snake. Pareil que démarre aussi pour moi. J'achète que en démat sur Switch PS5. J'ai quelques consoles rétro. Ok. Ouais, PS5, moi j'ai. Elle est encore physique, moi la PS5. J'achète des jeux en boîte. Mais la plupart des jeux, j'achète en démat. La collection Metal Gear Solid que j'ai acheté récemment, hein, à sa sortie. Hein. Juste pour le connerie de. La connerie du PS4 version. Hein. Parce que oui, donc pour les mecs qui veulent Metal Gear Solid sur PS4, bah. ils doivent acheter en démat, quoi.
Well, it wasn't as dramatic as your entrance, believe me.
Oh, t'as code.
I'm afraid of heights.
You were watching?
Yeah, I was watching.
Aïe,
I was riding in the back of their truck.
d'ailleurs, il y a un bug sur Metal Gear Solid, l'original, pour zapper le combat contre l'hélico.
How did you get up here?
The elevator.
Et apparemment, il faut que tu restes scotché contre le mur. Tu mets la première vue, tu gardes le stun avec toi. Et
That's why I took the elevator.
plus tu gardes le stun sur toi, plus ça fait des dégâts et ça fait reculer Snake. Et
Yeah, that's right.
tu rentres à l'intérieur de la porte qui est bloquée. Et du coup, ça fait zapper le combat contre l'hélico. Et ça fait zapper les combats contre les soldats de loin que t'arriveras pas à tuer quoi. Et qu'il faut que tu joues au sniper.
No, you're wrong. In the movies, the hero always saves the girl.
J'ai quelques consoles rétro ok.
You mean Meryl?
Ah, c'est vrai que moi, rétro, j'ai juste la PS1 et la Saturn avec un ODE, dans la GameCube aussi. Je pense que la GameCube, il y a quelqu'un qui veut me l'acheter. Alors si je me retrouve une GameCube... Si je me retrouve avec une GameCube avec un GC Loader, pourquoi pas. Mais ça me ferait chier pour mes Fantasy Star quoi, parce que... Bon après, c'est juste, c'est juste l'état collectionniste hein. Après j'ai la Dreamcast aussi hackée, mais ma Dreamcast elle a un gros problème, il faut que je refasse le G de ROM. Je pense que c'est le port G de ROM qui a pris un claque. Après j'espère que c'est pas la carte mère totalement qui est morte. Je suis obligé d'aller commander sur internet pour prendre la carte mère, la même carte mère que j'ai. Mais je pense que je mettrai un mod avec dessus, une puce, je sais pas. Je sais qu'il y a des puces. T'as une puce overclockée 50-60 Hz. Alors, je sais pas pourquoi, mais je pense que ouais. En plus, il y a RGB en plus.
I have a favor to ask.
Uh-oh.
Don't worry, it'll be easy.
I told you before, I won't hurt anyone.
Je ferai pas de mal à personne.
I don't want you to.
Okay.
The elevator is stopped down there. I want you to get it to move. You see?
That's weird.
It was working before, but now it isn't.
Maybe the panel's broken.
Can you fix it?
It was working before. If it's the mechanism, leave it to me.
I've got to go and swat a noisy fly.
Okay. I'll stay here and hold the fort. Good luck.
Je garde la maison.
You really look like hell. Are you okay?
Don't worry. If I do this, it doesn't matter. I just pretend like I'm not here. And then I'm not scared.
Strange logic.
Par contre, moi, ce que je pense, c'était de changer de carte SD et prendre une carte SD de plus grosse quantité parce que j'ai plus de place sur la carte SD. Si je mettais un Tera, je pense que ça pourrait le faire, moi, je pense. Je sais pas vous, mais ouais, un Tera, peut-être pourquoi pas, tu vois. Shaft. J'en aurais plus de toute façon. Ça fait du bien de jouer sur le petit écran. Sans se mentir. Ah c'est vrai putain, je peux détruire les caméras, c'est vrai. MGS2, mon gars. Eh oui, hein, regarde. Je peux détruire les caméras. Merde, par contre... Oh, ils sont déter. Oh, qu'est-ce qu'ils sont déter. Oh là là, ils sont déter les caméras, ils sont déter. Ils en peuvent plus là, ils sont en train de dire c'est bon, on va tout péter. Et hop. Tac. J'ai pas visé moi. Mal. Aïe 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 aïe, c'est pas ce que je voulais. C'est pas ce que je voulais au final. On est bientôt arrivé. On est arrivé. Donc, je vais prendre le Steiner. Complet. Chaff, ouais. Stinger. Stinger. Ration, j'en ai complet. Quand même prendre et utiliser l'avant. C'est parti. Hélicoptère, hélicoptère.
Finally come out of his hole. Are you ready now, my brother?
Why are you calling me brother? Who the hell are you?
I'm you. I'm your shadow.
What?
Ask the father that you killed.
Demande au père que tu as tué.
I'll send you to hell to meet him.
Wesh. Merde. Casse-couille. Vraiment casse-couille, hein.
You think you can beat me with that little thing?
Ah mais pourquoi il me change avec Book Ah, faut vraiment il faut appuyer un petit chouïa en fait. J'imite j'imite le petit. Trop bien. Ah l'enculé. Pas grave. On va rater. Et il rate même les missiles enculé. Ah il passe en dessous. Non plus. Passer en dessous. Pas mal hein. Sous. Ah. J'arrête d'appuyer enfoncé sur la touche. C'est juste un petit bouton quoi. Un petit coup de bouton et ça passe. De santé que moi, l'hélico. Et... boum. Déterre. Déterre l'hélico. Et on va descendre. Boum. Il est foutu. Ah putain il pète le truc. Pas mal.
Damn! Eat this!
Qu'est-ce qu'il va faire? Ah il saute dessus, wesh. Ah non mais là c'est trop matrixé les gars. Trop matrixé le truc.
Come on, fly!
Fly!
Snake!
See you in hell, liquid.
On se voit en enfer, liquide. Il manquerait plus qu'un boom à la Michael Bay là. Ah bah voilà, j'avais raison. Le boom à la Michael Bay. Le boom à la Michael Bay est passé.
Snake, the elevator's working.
You fixed it?
No, that's the weird thing. It just moved by itself. It's headed your way now.
Is that so?
Is
Okay.
that so?
That explosion before, what was
C'est quoi
it?
l'explosion?
Oh, I had to take out that helicopter.
Helicopter? That's incredible, Snake.
Listen, I just want to make sure again. This is the way to get to where Metal Gear is being stored.
Yeah. The entrance to the underground maintenance base is towards the back of the snowfield ahead.
Okay.
Par contre, ça va être marrant parce que
Place to hide out for a while.
si elle le grippe,
I know. You don't have to tell me.
And stay
du
out of
coup,
my way.
ça veut dire qu'on va passer en mode comme ça là.
Or anything.
Okay. Call me if you need to.
Je le sens, ouais. Je le sens. Je le sens, ouais. Je le sens bien. On a descendu l'hélicoptère. Oh, j'ai pas regardé s'il y a un truc... Non. Par contre, je suis toujours grippe 1, donc... À mon avis, il faut être bien... On va descendre. Qu'est-ce qu'on dit? On va descendre. Moi je pense qu'à mon avis... Ah, c'est vrai que tu peux péter avec les grenades si j'ai pas de conneries. Il me semble que tu peux défoncer même avec les grenades les caméras. Mais... Encore là. Prochain. Ah, ils sont là. Ah, il y en a toujours. Ah bah ils sont défoncés tous. Ah, ils sont tous défoncés. Regarde. Ils sont tous foutus. Ah, ils sont tous capotes. Je l'ai pété le truc. Ah! Je savais que j'allais faire cette truc là, con aussi. Je sais pas s'ils sont tous vifs. Non, je crois qu'ils sont tous capotes aussi. Ah non, j'ai rien dit. Ça évite les balles, hein. Je te dis ça. Ça évite bien les balles, hein. Ah, tu m'étonnes que les caméras... Par contre là, ouais, ça tombe vraiment un battle d'enflure. On a du battle d'enflure, donc à mon avis... Famas, j'ai envie de te dire. On est bientôt à la fin du jeu quand même. Je pense qu'à mon avis, 20h, 21h, on en finit.
Snake, there's something I forgot to tell you before.
What?
There were
Quoi?
5 stealth camouflage prototypes in my lab.
Yeah, so?
Ouais.
If you take out the one I'm wearing, that leaves 4.
Hey, this isn't first grade math class.
I thought I'd get one for you, so I went back to the lab and
Yeah?
the 4 suits were missing. Also, about the elevator that I checked out. It's really strange. It was like someone was intentionally holding it.
When you were riding on it, did the weight limit warning go off?
That's another thing that bothered me about it. The warning went off, and I know I couldn't be over the limit.
How much do you weigh?
About 135. But that elevator had a weight limit of 650 pounds.
It would take at least 5 people to go over that limit.
Look out, Snake! The guys who stole my stealth prototypes are in there with you.
Bon, c'est pas sérieux là.
Too late, Snake. Now die!
Allez. Plus rapide. C'est plus cheaté. C'est plus cheaté que je pense. C'est plus cheaté, hein. Jaff. Quand est-ce que j'ai dû... Ouais. J'ai même la médecine contre le rhume. Non, j'ai pas attrapé le rhume, heureusement. J'aurais dû mettre de l'épée à mort, hein, parce que c'est vrai que... Entre l'hélico, j'avais l'armure. Hein. PSG 1. Il est pas foutu. Ok, t'es pas mort. Putain, il est... Quelle merde. Quelle caméra de merde. Putain. Ah, il y a beaucoup de gens qui disent qu'il est mauvais. Hein. Il y en a qui... Je sais qu'il y en a qui m'ont dit oh putain tu fais ce remake là machin. Que je pense que les mecs ils ont dû voir parce que c'était les cinématiques étaient vraiment à la Matrix quoi. Franchement les cinématiques tu les vois c'est vraiment très Matrix hein. Putain merde il y avait du bon, après je les ai déjà les médocs. Ah, par contre déjà comme ça c'est pas normal. Putain gilet balistique en plus putain tu vois. Pas mal hein le gilet pare-balles. Hein. En même temps. Ah, par contre là c'est pas tiré. Hey, ça va?
Snake, are you okay?
Otacon, were there
It's
any
him.
other stealth prototypes?
No, there were only 5.
So, this isn't stealth
Ce n'est pas une
camouflage.
camouflage.
What are you talking about?
Someone
m'a pris
shooting
pour un
at me in the
styre.
middle of this blizzard.
Quelqu'un qui me tire en plein de...
It's her!
It's her!
Sniper Wolf,
Yes, it's her! It's
Non, c'est
definitely
si.
her!
Otacon, you sound
il est
like
dead.
you're happy.
No, I'm not.
So then what is it?
Snake, please don't kill her.
Are you insane?
Please.
Je
She's a
vais-
good person. You'd know that if you talked to her.
That woman isn't as sweet as you think.
I can see you perfectly from here. I told you, I'd never quit the hunt. Now you're mine.
Wolf! No, you can't!
Don't get between a
Ah par contre tu vois
wolf and
le...
its
Ouais je crois que le
prey.
bot commentaire s'il y a un petit
You're
décalage.
good if you can hit me
Je
in this
pense ou c'est
storm.
normal.
You see,
Mais bon ça se voit. Hein.
women naturally make better soldiers.
Wolf, don't do this!
Snake,
Non non, c'est vraiment... Je crois que c'est le décalage du jeu. Hein.
can't you sense me near you?
It's
Mais je vois pas
mistake
vraiment
for a
le
sniper to
60 Hz.
reveal
Hein.
our location.
J'ai quand même
You
une bande
think
noire.
so? Well, a message from me is a message from death. If I'm close, you will know death is close.
Please, Wolf! Snake! No!
Quiet! Don't get in our way.
Now I'll pay you back for Meryl.
Tu vas payer pour
You
Meryl.
men are so weak. You can never finish what you start.
On va la flinguer. On va la flinguer, Wolf. Par contre, ouais. Sniper debout. Sniper couché. Par contre, j'ai que 7 balles pour le silencieux, putain. Donc, je gère bien. Je pense qu'à mon avis, je vais devoir la... Hop. Gilet pare-balles. Et on y va. Elle est où? Ah, elle était où? Putain, elle est où? Ah, c'est vrai que B et A pour zoomer. PX. Je crois que j'aurais pas assez de balles, putain. J'aurais pas assez de balles pour la vaincre. Ouais, je sauvegarde après. J'y pense. Raté. Ah putain. Oh là 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 là. Le stick m'angoisse aussi, j'aime pas le stick. Le stick de cette planète, j'aime pas, tu vois. Boum. J'aurais pas assez. Je vais devoir la tuer. Parce qu'en fait, le silencieux, en fait, c'est le dog tag. Mais bon, j'en ai rien à foutre du dog tag. Je pense que je vais la buter normalement. Boum, je t'ai eu. Si je tremblote, médoc. Boum. Boum. Ah, ça fait bobo, hein. Je pense que le sniper, faut éviter de faire la technique que je fais là. Parce que plus tu fais ça, plus tu perds facilement ton cycle. Surtout avec le médoc, Panzine. Boum. Appuyez. Boum. Ça fait mal. Je vais dézoomer. Et donc, là, there. Boom. There. There. Allez. there. Boum. C'est con, hein. Avec les bourdades infinies, laisse tomber. Boum. Désolé. Ça, c'est la vengeance, hein. Rechargement de ouf. Ah, la vengeance. Non. Non mais c'est matrixé quoi. Le truc avec le pied, voilà. On n'a pas le droit dans son cœur. C'est ça qu'elle allait dire en plus. Ouh. Je pense que je vais sauvegarder après que... Après la cinématique de... Je vais sauvegarder.
I've waited for this moment. I am a sniper. Waiting is my job. Never moving a muscle. Concentrating. I am Lungshot. You cannot save me. Please,
Oh bah il a tiré dans les
just
poumons.
finish me quick. I am a Kurd. I have always dreamed of a peaceful place like this.
A Kurd. So that's why you're called Wolf.
I was born on a battlefield. Raised on a battlefield. Gunfire, sirens, and screams. They were my lullabies. Hunted like dogs day after day. Driven from our ragged shelters. That was my life. Each morning I'd wake up and find a few more of my family or friends dead beside me. I'd stare at the morning sun and pray to make it through the day. The governments of the world turned a blind eye to our misery. But then, he appeared. My hero, Saladin. He took me away from all that.
Saladin? You mean Big Boss?
I became a sniper. Hidden, watching everything through a rifle's scope. Now I could see war not from the inside, but from the outside, as an observer. I watched the brutality, the stupidity of mankind through the scope of my rifle. I joined this group of revolutionaries to take my revenge on the world. But I have shamed myself and my people. I am no longer the wolf I was born to be. In the name of vengeance, I sold my body and my soul. Now, I am nothing more than a dog.
Wolves are noble animals. They're not like dogs. In Yupik, the word for wolf is Keglanek, and the Aleuts revere them as honorable cousins. They call mercenaries like us dogs of war. It's true. We're all for sale for some price or another. But you're different. Untamed. Solitary. You're no dog. You're a wolf.
Who are you? Are you Saladin?
Wolf. You spared Meryl's life.
Even when I'm just an onlooker, I don't like to see women or children get hurt.
Rest easy. You'll die as the proud wolf you are.
Et le petit loup qu'il a.
I understand. I wasn't waiting to kill people. I was waiting for someone to kill me.
J'attendais que quelqu'un te tue.
A man like you. You're a hero. Please, set me free.
Why? Why? I loved you.
What is it?
My gun. Give it to me. She is part of me. Everyone is here now.
Le petit quoi.
Okay, hero. Set me free.
Merde.
Goodbye. Snake, you said that love could bloom on a battlefield. But I couldn't save her.
Mouchoir.
What
Ouais.
are you doing?
Returning it to its owner. I don't need a handkerchief.
Why?
I don't have any more tears to shed. I'm going to the underground base. We're out of time.
I know.
You'll have to protect yourself now. Don't trust anyone.
Yeah,
If I can't stop Metal Gear, this whole place will be bombed to hell.
yeah.
We might not meet again.
Don't lose the codec. I'll be behind you all the way.
You can leave anytime. Get a head start. A head start on your new life.
Snake! What was she fighting for? What am I fighting for? What are you fighting for?
If we make it through this, I'll tell you.
Voyons, je vous le dirai.
Okay. I'll be searching too.
Ok, bon, on va... Je vais le mettre là-dedans. T'es sûr? Chauffe. Est-ce que j'ai... Non, je crois que je l'ai pas le... C'est quoi? Servir du... MG... Non, bon. C'est pas de... Non, c'est pas de... Bon, les ratios je complet. Bordage, ok. Et je sais que dans un coin il y a des mines. Donc, surtout à faire gaffe. Et Runner Mode. Ouais. Putain. Pareil que j'aime pas cette vue première. Trop du mal. Chaff, grenade. C'est chaff, ouais, chaff grenade. Là, si je dis pas de conneries. Non. Ok, il n'y a pas de mine. Intéressant. 6. Ouais, là c'était là. C'était là qu'il y avait des mines. Clébord. Stun. Là c'est la porte niveau 7. On va sauvegarder. J'avais dit qu'on va sauvegarder. On est dans l'endroit. Hop, on va sauvegarder. Ing.
What can I do for you, Snake?
Ouais.
Talk to you later.
Oh putain, merde. Oh putain. Quand c'est lumineux.
Nicole? Talk to you later, Snake.
Mais non. Oh. Pourquoi elle m'a mis à ne pas... Quand c'est
What
lumineux.
can I do?
Quand c'est lumineux. Sauvegarder. Voilà. Yes. Sauvegarde terminée. Ok.
Snake, in China they say, when walking through a melon patch, don't adjust your sandals. That means that when things get really bad, you have to try to remember what's important.
Bon, je
Keep
pense qu'on aura
things in the
terminé.
proper
Là, on va battre
perspective,
contre...
okay?
Ouais, on est bientôt à la fin. On va dire. Hop. comment ça se passe? Ok. Étant donné dans l'original, tu pouvais pas bouger et toi accroupi. Et là comme t'as la technique, c'est la technique du moteur du 2, donc t'as plus d'amélioration, vraiment plus de chances de réussir facilement quoi. Et dans l'original tu mourrais quoi, c'est pareil. Ok, ça c'est bon. Ça complète. Ration. Ok. Configuration. Ça on ira plus tard. Je vous dirai pourquoi plus tard. Masse. Ok. Hop, c'est parti. Putain. Totalement matrixé quoi. Ah oui d'accord. D'accord. Un de ces sauts là. Ah oui d'accord. Oh mais là vraiment Total Matrix quoi. Putain, toutes les balles qui volent quoi. Oh, c'était facile. Mec, c'était facile. C'était facile. Oh, Sky. Ok. Ah, putain. Il y a des balles. Non, c'est du FAMAS. Ok. C'est du FAMAS. Oh, putain.
Snake, I've got something to tell you about Naomi Hunter.
What about her?
Is this conversation secure?
Don't worry, the monitor's off.
Okay.
What's up?
I was in the FBI too, you know.
I didn't know that. What's your point?
Dr. Hunter's story about her background, about her grandfather being an assistant secretary to Hoover in the FBI,
Yeah.
and then going undercover to investigate the mafia in New
La
York.
mafia de New York.
Yeah, what about
Ouais.
it?
It was all a big lie.
What did you say?
It was
En fait,
really
c'était mensonge.
bothering me. Why would she lie about it?
She lied?
She might be a spy.
Ridiculous.
Come on.
C'est ridicule.
Even a high school student could see past it. Didn't Naomi say that her father was Japanese?
Yeah.
At the time when Edgar Hoover was head of the FBI, there wasn't a single Asian investigator. Also, in the 50s, the undercover mafia sting operations hadn't even started yet. They first started in 1960 in Chicago, not New York.
But
You better check it out. The chief and the president mysteriously dying. That ninja. Too many strange things are happening.
Are you saying that Naomi might be behind it?
I don't know. Either that, or she's working with the terrorists.
Could it be?
If I find out anything, I'll call. In the meantime, be careful.
Que tirer sur les corbeaux. Ah ouais. Et il dort le corbac. Le corbac qui dort. Ouais ouais putain l'écran tu sens qu'il s'agit. Les corbeaux.
What's that?
Ivan.
Welcome, Cossack. This is the end of the road for you, right, my friends? They're becoming excited. Ravens aren't scavengers like most people think. They're simply returning to the natural world, that which is no longer needed. Sometimes they even attack wounded foxes.
You were the one in the M1 tank? Must have been a tight fit for a big boy like you.
But that was no true battle. The Ravens and I were testing to see what kind of man you were. The judgment is decided. The Ravens say you are a true warrior.
On va discuter un peu quand même.
Am I hallucinating? I can't move.
The Raven has put the mark of death upon you. Blood from the east flows within your veins. Ah, your ancestors too were raised on the barren plains of Mongolia. Inuit and Japanese are cousins to each other. We share many ancestors, you and I.
There's no crows in my family tree.
You ready? I am not fond of snakes, but you are family, so I cannot complain. But there will be no holding back. You live in Alaska too. You know of the World Eskimo Indian Olympics.
With that strength, you must have been training in the stick pull and four-man carry.
Yes, you are right. But there is another event that I excel at.
On n'aura pas le tu veux qu'on se tire l'oreille.
It is called the ear pull.
Il est chaud le flot comme on va, yep.
It's an event where two opponents pull each other's ears while enduring the harsh cold. It tests spiritual as well as physical strength.
You want to pull each
tu veux qu'on se
other's
tire l'œil.
ears?
Si,
The form
j'ai rien
is
dit.
different,
Tu
but
me
the
concernerais.
spirit is the same. Rejoice, Snake. Ours will be a glorious battle.
Glorieuse bataille. Full 7
This
MGS.
isn't glorious. It's just plain killing. Violence isn't a sport.
Well, we will see if there is iron in your words.
Un peu comme un Ken, ah, nice. Ok. Eh ben putain. Ah, quel corbeau qui fait le... C'est parti. Attaque. Ok, j'ai compris. Ouais, Raiden aussi, tu vois, il a quand même une barre de... C'est pas possible, hein, je pense. Je vais buter à la franquette. Hop. Voilà, un coup de missile. Coup de roquette. Pas de quoi avec le flot.
Just as the boss said,
Le patron avait raison.
it is my existence which is no longer needed in this world. But my body will not remain in this place. My spirit and my flesh will become one with the ravens. In that way, I will return to Mother Earth who bore me. Snake! I will be watching you. Understand? Snake, take this security card. It will open that door. a snake, which was not created by nature. You and the boss, you are from another world. A world that I do not wish to know. Go and do battle with him. I will be watching from above. First, I'll give you a hint. The man you saw die before your eyes.
Le chef des DARPA. Ouais.
That was not the DARPA chief. It was Decoy Octopus, a member of Foxhound. He was a master of disguise. He copied his subjects down to the blood, so he drained the chief's blood and took it into himself. But he wasn't able to deceive the Angel of Death.
The Angel of Death? But why go to so much trouble? Why impersonate the chief?
That is the end of my hint. You must solve the rest of the riddle yourself.
Ah, il le bouffe. Il vit tout le sang.
Snake. In the natural world, there is no such thing as boundless slaughter. There is always an end to it, but you are different.
What are you trying to say?
The path you walk on has no end. No matter how far you go, or how many corpses you crawl over, the killing will never end. It's a future without hope. Hear me, Snake. My spirit will be watching you.
Esprit de... Magnifique. Franchement magnifique. Hein.
Snake, it's me.
Master?
It's about Naomi. Turn your monitor off.
What about Naomi?
Damn.
Colonel, is Naomi there?
No, she's away. She's taking a short nap. So what is this about Naomi?
Okay, maybe we'd better let the Colonel hear this too.
Yeah. Go on, Master.
Well, basically, Dr. Naomi Hunter is not Dr. Naomi Hunter at all.
What?
I thought her story of her background sounded kind of fishy, so I checked it out.
And?
There is an actual Dr. Naomi Hunter, or I should say, there was one. But she's not the woman we know. The real Naomi Hunter disappeared somewhere in the Middle East. Our Naomi must have somehow obtained her identification papers.
So then who is
En
she?
dessous est joli. Ouais, ouais.
She must be some kind of spy.
Bon, après, les musiques sont vraiment très Matrix. Hein. Je suis désolé de dire ça.
Maybe she's been sent to sabotage this
Beaucoup de
operation.
potes à moi, ils m'ont dit: ah, putain, Twin Snake, machin. Le Metal Gear. Le Matrix du pauvre. Comme ça, ils ont dit.
So, you think she had
C'est
a
vrai que
part in
2004,
the
ouais, t'as été
Or
C'était la
she could be
trilogie,
working with some different group altogether.
passer la trilogie des Matrix. Hein.
It couldn't be.
Place her under arrest, Colonel.
What?
She's betrayed us, Colonel. She needs to be arrested and interrogated to find out who she's with.
If she's one of their spies, then we're in big trouble.
What do you mean?
Ok,
Oh, nothing.
Colonel,
hey, comment va Renard? Vas-tu Otaku? Comment tu vas?
Does this have anything to do with the mysterious deaths of the DARPA chief and the Arms Tech president?
Oh, je pense qu'on aura fini vers 20h,
No
hein,
idea.
à peu près.
Anyway, we cannot
On aura fini à peu
allow
près
her to
vers 20h, à mon
participate any
avis.
further in this mission.
Wait a minute. Without her, we can't complete this mission.
I knew it. You're hiding something.
Give me some time. I'll try to get it out of her.
Hurry then. We've got to figure out who she is and what she's doing here.
I understand. Snake, give me some time.
I don't have any time left for you.
Je n'ai plus de temps à donner. Snake, donne-moi un peu plus de temps. Je n'ai plus de temps à donner. Ah. J'ai entendu un dog tag. Ouais, Vulcan Raven. Donc ouais, Vulcan Raven et tel dog tag, bah de toute façon c'est c'est logique du Raven, tu peux te battre uniquement avec le Stinger, donc Stinger ou une équipe. Oh putain, ah oui putain. Oh, et c'est éternel ce truc de merde là, putain. Au retour je suis obligé de faire un... Ok. C'est la merde, vraiment. Ah putain les fils de pute. Y'a des soldats. Y'a pas de caméra. Oh. Ah putain merde. Putain. Ça va, hein, la forme tranquille. Oh les bâtards. Ouais, mon Fox. Mon perso. Ouais, il est bien mon Snake, hein. Je suis bien déguisé en Snake, hein. J'étais bien en Snake, hein. Ah bon, j'ai fait Chris Redfield. J'étais en Star Wars. Pour Resident Evil, et là, je suis en Solid Snake. Mais j'ai pas le costume, hein, pour moi IRL. Ah putain, il y a des soldats. Combien de soldats? Ah non. Ah non, c'est si je joue un 2 lumières en dessous. Ouais, bah c'est slot et liquide. Ok. Des escaliers.
Snake, it's me.
What's wrong? Did you find
Des
a good
escaliers.
place to hide?
Ah, ils ont foutu des escaliers.
Yeah, thanks to the stealth gear. It looks like they've finished getting Metal Gear ready.
How do you know that?
I overheard them talking. Where are you now?
Right in front of Metal Gear.
Je sens pas
But
de
it's
délire.
strange.
What
bizarre.
is?
There's nobody here.
Les personnes
No
qui gardent,
guards,
ni
no
nettoyeurs.
mechanics. It's too quiet.
Maybe because
Ma
they're
cube.
all ready. They said they even input the PAL codes.
What should I do?
Ah, c'est ce que j'ai dit tout à l'heure. J'ai dit à mon avis, il y en a un qui va me l'acheter cette cube.
But I've only got one of the three keys.
C'est dommage qu'au départ, Rabum il était pas chaud pour.
There's some trick to using the keys.
Leave it to me.
You got some kind
Donc
of
voilà
plan?
quoi.
Well, I'm in the computer room right
Heureux
now.
Namban.
I'm trying to access Baker's private files.
Baker's files. Don't you need a
De ces
password?
Baker, pas besoin
Of
de code.
course. But there are ways.
Si, il est bien moyen.
Are you a hacker?
Yep. That describes me pretty well.
Does it look like you can get in?
I don't know yet. I'll give it a try.
I'm counting on you.
Ouais, c'est étrange, toi. Ouais, c'est des. Ah, bah si, il y a quand même des gardes. Oh, putain.
Is there somebody there?
Il y a quand même des gardes. Hein. Ah, putain, c'est étrange.
Snake, it's me again.
How's it going?
Not bad. I just got
Là,
past
après, on va
his
dire
third
oui, la version
security
PlayStation,
level.
c'est pour les
He was a
princesses.
pretty careful guy.
Do you think you'll break in soon?
I've never met a system I couldn't bust into.
Ah, putain.
Okay. Keep trying.
Ah, quand ça te fait moins chier pour. Ah, putain, vache. Ah oui, Otakon qui va t'avoir.
Snake, I did it.
You got past security?
Bingo.
Great. So what do you got?
I accessed the confidential Metal Gear file.
So what about the PAL override system that Baker talked about?
Haven't found it yet.
That's what I need to know.
But Snake, I found something else.
What?
The secret behind the new nuclear weapon. Just as I thought, the nuclear warhead is designed to be fired from the railgun like a projectile. It doesn't use fuel, so it isn't considered a missile. That way it can get around all sorts of international treaties.
Pretty sneaky.
Pretty
Yes,
sneaky.
but effective. And that's not even the scariest thing about this weapon.
I can't wait to hear this.
It's a stealth weapon.
You mean it won't show up on radar?
Yeah. The truth is, they've been working on a stealth missile since the late 70s.
Why weren't they able to develop one up until now?
Because of the missile's rocket propulsion system. It would be picked up by enemy satellites.
Because of that?
But unlike a missile, the railgun doesn't burn any propellant, so it can't be detected by any current ballistic missile detection systems.
An invisible nuclear warhead.
Totally impossible to intercept. And on top of that, it's got a surface-piercing warhead designed to penetrate hardened underground bases.
We learned that lesson in the Gulf War.
This thing could mean the end of the world.
It's the ultimate weapon. And from a political point of view, it avoids the problem of nuclear reduction and nuclear inspections. Colonel, is this true? Are you listening?
I'm listening.
It would push back the signing of the START 3 treaty. If word gets out about this weapon, it'd cause a whole world of trouble.
Yeah, it would be nasty. The United States would be denounced by the UN. It could even bring the president down.
Did you know this, Colonel?
I'm sorry.
You've changed, Colonel.
I won't make any excuses.
Snake, listen to me. This new nuclear weapon, it's never actually been tested. Only simulated.
You mean with VR experiments?
Yeah, that's why they were conducting this exercise. They needed to get actual experimental data to back up the simulation.
What were the results of the exercise?
It looks like it went better than they hoped for, but I can't find the data anywhere on this network. You'd think the data as important as that would be carefully recorded.
Nice. Pas mal.
President Baker gave me an optical disc with all of the test data.
What? Do you still have it?
No. Ocelot took it from me.
Damn.
The terrorists have replaced the dummy warhead with a real warhead. Once they input the detonation codes, they should be ready to launch.
So, you think they can do it?
Well, the dummy warhead was designed to be identical to the real thing, so I think so.
Did you find out how to override it yet?
Not yet. It must be in a separate file. Right now I'm looking through all of Baker's personal files.
We're counting on you.
Okay. Okay, man. Okay. Hop. Okay.
I've entered the PAL codes and disengaged the safety device. We can launch anytime.
There's still no response from Washington. It looks like we'll have to show them that we mean business.
Should I set it for Cherniton, Russia?
No. There's been a change. The new target is Lopnor, China.
Why, boss? Liquid.
I'm sure neither you nor Mr. Golukovich would really like to see a nuclear bomb dropped on your motherland, right?
But why? There's nothing there.
Wrong. It's a nuclear test site.
A nuclear test site.
If we nuke a major population center, the game's over. But a nuclear explosion at a test site can still be concealed from the public. Meanwhile, Washington will be worried about the retaliatory strike from China.
That'll probably mean top secret talks between both countries' leaders.
Of course. And in the process, the president will be forced to divulge the existence of a new and highly destabilizing nuclear weapon to the Chinese. What do you think that will do to the US's reputation? Or the president's?
And with the CTBT, that means that China and India... I see.
Yes. When the other countries hear about the new weapon, they'll all want to contact us. Washington won't be very happy when we start selling their own system to the highest bidders.
C'est des nems. Des nems.
Yes, the president will break. He will give in to our demands.
Big Boss's DNA and
Ça va être
$1
bon ça.
billion.
Je sais pas ce que je vais manger ce soir, honnêtement.
All for money.
C'est pas grave.
That money will be
Y'a
used
plus rien
to cure
dedans.
our genome soldiers as well.
Il y a plus rien
I'm
dedans.
also including the fox dye vaccine in our demands.
Si c'est madame qui fait,
It
stop
killed
ça.
Octopus and the Arms Tech president, so it's true that it affects older people first. Mantis might not have been affected because he wore a mask.
Wolf wasn't infected either. Perhaps due to those tranquilizers.
Hello,
she
Delina, comment tu vas?
always took.
Something to do with
Comment tu vas?
and adrenaline levels.
Même pas, j'ai même pas vu ton live
Deployed a product
mercredi.
still in development into live combat.
J'avais vu que
No
t'avais live
surprise it was
mercredi.
unreliable. They must have been desperate.
Comment tu vas sinon?
In any case, have you heard from your friend Colonel Sergei Golukovich at Spetsnaz yet?
Ok, ça se parle entre eux sur YouTube.
Still has doubts
Ça se
about
parle
the
entre eux
ability
sur
of
YouTube.
Metal Gear. He said we can talk after Metal Gear's test launch is
Putain, on a
successful.
bientôt fini Metal Gear. Solide.
He's a very prudent man.
There's nothing to worry about.
J'étais malade comme un
The
chien,
Colonel
mais ça va
wants
mieux.
Metal
Ah merde.
Gear and a new nuclear weapon so bad
Là,
he
décidément,
can taste it.
comme j'ai dit, c'est la
Russia
saison.
wants to regain its position as a
Ça commence, c'est la
military
saison, hein.
power. They need to
La saison temps
reinforce
frais,
their
voilà.
nuclear arsenal. They need a nuclear weapon that can't be intercepted. Metal Gear will allow them to gain first strike capability over the rest of the world.
Ah, dès que j'ai fini Metal Gear Solid, je sais pas ce que je vais faire après.
And they think they can
Je suis en train de réfléchir parce que est-ce que je vais faire un autre jeu sur la cube? Je pense que je vais peut-être changer aussi de mémoire sur la carte SD. Parce que j'ai pas assez de mémoire. Je voulais mettre d'autres jeux mais j'ai plus de mémoire.
But he's the one who gave us the Hind, and most of
Pourquoi pas
our
mettre plus de 200 voire même 1 Tera? Parce que j'ai vu qu'apparemment il y a des cartes SD 1 Tera qui existent. Alors, je prends pas sur AliExpress, hein, je précise, je prends des marques officielles. Donc je pense que ouais, je vais peut-être prendre une 1 Tera pour bien remplir la cube. En plus il y a des jeux de 64 dedans, oui, parce que j'ai des sortes de homebrew émulateurs. Et j'ai vu que aussi je peux même mettre de la Game Boy. Mais je préfère nettement avoir le Game Boy Player.
We have the new nuclear power, and we're going to ally with Golukovich's forces.
Are you going to fight the whole world?
And what's wrong with that? Fighting the whole world? From here, we can launch a
D'ailleurs, j'ai mis Soul Calibur 2 aussi. Je me suis dit, tiens, vas-y, j'ai envie de me faire un petit Soul Calibur 2. J'ai mis la version japonaise, 60 Hz, bien sûr. Voix japonaise. Je sais pas si la version américaine. Je sais pas du tout si la version américaine, tu pouvais changer les voix anglais-japonais.
But boss, what about your promise to Colonel Golukovich?
Mais j'ai mis la version japonaise.
I have no interest in the revival of Mother Russia.
Joe Bartim.
You're not thinking of reviving Big Boss's
Fais un
dream.
versus fight contre Anaban.
From today, you can call this place Outer Heaven.
Outer Heaven. Quand même des Big Boss, ouais.
Boss, you're not worried about the PAL being overridden? If the code is entered again, it'll be deactivated.
No need to worry. The DARPA chief and the Arms Tech president are
Puis
both
avec toi que je n'ai
dead.
jamais refait ce remake sur GameCube. Faudrait vraiment que je le refasse.
You interrogate
Ah bah là, franchement, pour moi c'est une découverte. Hein. Pour moi c'est une découverte. Mais j'ai vraiment du mal.
Then no one can stop.
J'ai vraiment du mal avec la première vue. Comme c'est le moteur du 2. J'ai vraiment du mal. Je préfère nettement
What should we do
le
with
moteur
that
du
woman?
3 pour la première
Want me
vue.
to kill her?
Let her live.
J'ai vraiment du mal.
She's Campbell's niece, and Snake cares for her.
C'est pour ça que j'aime GS2, pour moi c'est l'un des Metal Gear
Ace in the hole.
que j'ai galéré à terminer quoi.
Meryl, she's alive.
Mais elle est vivante. D'ailleurs je me ferai aussi les Metal Gear de la MSX.
I
Comme j'ai
found
dans la
Baker's
compilation
top secret
Master Collection.
files.
Great job.
How's it going there?
Je pense que je me ferai le Metal Gear et Metal Gear 2.
So, how do we deactivate them?
Okay, you see, the override system that the president was talking about, it can also be used to input the
Parce que
detonation
par rapport à la
codes.
version originale
You see, if you
PS1,
insert
c'est
the
quand même
keys
plus
when the
vraiment chaud.
warhead is active, you deactivate it. And if you insert them when it's inactive, it becomes activated. And you can only use the keys once.
Only once, huh?
You need the keys
T'as
for
des problèmes de
input.
vue tout
3 of
court,
them.
mon Flo.
But I only have the one. Where are the others?
Hold on a minute. You see, that's the trick.
Mais
You already have all 3
c'est vrai que la
keys.
version GameCube elle
What are
est
you
franchement
talking
belle. Hein.
about?
C'est vrai qu'elle est, c'est vachement beau, hein, j'ai envie de dire. Bon par contre, c'est vrai que Remake
Memory
dit
alloy.
changement.
Yes.
Parce que c'est vrai qu'il y a beaucoup de changements. Hein. Là quand j'ai passé dans cet endroit-là avec le
This
Metal Gear.
card key?
Mais des échelles, c'est des escaliers.
Et
Et voilà quoi.
So this key is actually 3 keys in one.
Après c'est vrai que la version PlayStation, je pense les échelles c'est téléchargement donc.
I
Il y
see.
avait des lunettes 3D, pour ça que Flo a jamais fini MGS2. Ah bah. Les lunettes 3D. Ah mais MGS2 on le fera sur la Master Collection. J'avais fait le tanker pour montrer à Rab Zero parce qu'il avait galéré pour. Il me dit oh ouais j'ai pas réussi machin dans le bateau. Et il dit et j'ai galéré qu'au final il a jamais fini donc il était bloqué encore dans le début quoi.
I got it. First I changed the shape of the card.
Rabu il était
and
bloqué
then
sur le
I
tanker quoi,
input
sur
them
la
in
fin du
order,
tanker
right?
quoi.
That's right. All you do is insert the card keys.
J'ai dû faire dans le
After
live.
you insert the key into the module, a hard disk reads the information contained on
Il
it.
éviterait de faire des dettes
Once
avec
you've
ses lunettes
finished all
3D
3
sinon. Ah
terminals,
putain.
the code input process is complete.
Ah vous êtes méchant.
But here's the thing. You can only use
Qu'est-ce
the
que vous
key
êtes
3
méchant.
times. It's an emergency
Par contre,
system, and it's
deux
only
câbles
meant to be used
bizarres.
once.
Est-ce que cet enfoiré de slot va tirer dans la carte pour que j'aille chercher El Faboso Ra?
Who's that?
Ah ouais, putain, un slot. Putain. Les cartes, ouais.
The key fell in the drainage ditch.
Snake. This is bulletproof glass. There's no way in.
Par contre, flingue sans silencieux, pourtant il est silencieux, Snake, je comprends pas.
Snake, you've got to get that key.
Ouais, alerte. Par contre là ça va être chaud parce que je serai en alerte. Ah non ça va, je suis pas en alerte. Merde. Qu'est-ce que... Ah bah il est endormi. Il n'y aura pas d'alerte. Sondage. Ah toi il y a franchement... il y a franchement quand même des gardes hein. Pas maçon complet. chat G. Stinger Bullet. Est-ce qu'on va choper? Est-ce qu'on va le choper? Donc il faut que j'aille. Voilà. C'est trouvé hein. C'est vrai que putain c'était. Oh les pas. Ouais. Oh les pas. Top. Ah putain, il y a une bombe. Casse-toi.
Snake, did you find the card key?
No, it's not here.
Don't be ridiculous. You saw it fall into the drainage ditch, didn't you? The drainage ditch. Isn't there something odd about it?
No, there are a lot of big rats, though.
That's it, Snake. A rat must have eaten it.
Now who's being ridiculous?
No.
Ah là 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 là. Le fameux rat. Ouais.
Possibility.
Le fameux rat.
Rats eat all sorts of things.
Et moi je sais comment je bute les rats moi. Vous savez comment je bute les rats? Un coup de stinger et ça passe. Par contre... Un coup de stinger et ça passe. Par contre j'ai pas le détecteur... pas de détecteur de mine. J'ai pas le détecteur de mine. Juste le masque à gaz, ouais. J'ai pas le détecteur de mine. Ça va être hard. Ça va bien être hard. Comment caler qu'il est là? Ah, il est parti. Ah, le salaud il est parti. Ok, le stinker ça marche pas du tout. Ça ne marche pas du tout. Putain, j'ai pas de... Ah. Non, on pourra dire que ouais. Détecteur de fumée ça marche pas du tout. Oh l'enfoiré. Je vais galérer, je vais galérer. Coup de stinger ça passe. Et non, ça ne passe pas. Je pense qu'à mon avis non. C'est quoi? C'est ça plus facile, ce serait ça. Le sniper. Boum! J'ai eu le satanéra. Satané! Le retour du palki. Satanerie! Chef. Je vais mettre bien un petit coup. Hop. Hop, voilà. Caméra. Et le tour est joué. Ah, il faut appuyer sur... ouais. Appuyer sur Y quand même. Ok. L'orange. Prochaine étape, le flou labrador.
PAL code number 1 confirmed. Awaiting PAL code number 2.
Ok.
Okay, that
C'est
takes
réglé.
care of PAL code number 1. Now, PAL number 2.
On va geler la clé.
Key.
Je l'ai la clé. Après, je l'ai la clé. Vous savez tous. Qu'est-ce qu'il faut faire? Appuie le bouton de reset. Non, merci. Il n'y a plus de psychomantis, c'est bien. C'est bien, il n'y a plus de psychomantis. Ah, il m'a pourri. Là, il m'a pourri. Ah, d'accord, maintenant il y a des caméras. Ok. Caméra plus garde. Magnifique, hein. Ah, ils ont mis la totale. Doré. What? Sérieux, toi. Sérieux, toi, tu l'endours, l'autre, il alerte, l'autre. Non, magnifique. T'auras un bonus des dégâts. C'est comme sur PlayStation, t'enlèves le disque et on va dire qu'il marche. Ah, ok, d'accord, magnifique. T'as les gardes en même temps. Bon, je l'ai. Allez, let's go. Y'a plus de kit, y'a plus de garde. Voilà, let's go. On va attendre un petit temps. De toute façon, c'est l'écran, ouais. T'auras un peu de dégâts. Puis ça se voit, t'as l'écran, t'as l'effet du gelé. Alors, ça va geler. Let's go, voilà. Ça c'est bon. Le W. Le pouce des terres. Et là, hop, je t'ai eu enfoiré. Underground base. The underground base. Ça, ils sont encore couchés. Encore dodo. Franco Jojo. Pas encore de dos. Plus de caméra, ça c'est bien. Hop. La double vie. Voilà. La version. La deuxième.
PAL code number 2 confirmed. Awaiting PAL code number 3.
Okay, there goes PAL code number 2. Next comes PAL number 3. Warm the key.
Ah mais la clé. On va chauffer la clé. Ah ben, hop 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 hop. On va chauffer la clé. Il dort encore. Ah non, réveillé. Ils sont debout. Il est debout. Hop 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 hop. Ouais. Hop 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 hop. Je les ai rendormis. Je les ai dormis les deux zigotos là. Bon. J'ai pas de terre. Oh, putain de message là. Qu'est-ce qui m'envoie un putain de message? J'entends bien la vibration. Hein. Il va y avoir du codec, je pense. Donc là, on va aller chauffer la carte. Pour le dernier.
It's about Naomi Hunter.
Then you should talk to the Colonel. He's looking into it.
Turn your monitor off.
Okay, it's off. No one else can hear us. Go ahead.
Sorry, but I didn't want the Colonel to hear.
Okay, so what's up?
I've got a good friend in the Pentagon.
Yeah.
He's the one who told me about it. It looks like the DIA recently developed a new type of assassination weapon.
An assassination weapon?
Snake, have you ever heard of something called Fox Die?
No. fox die. Liquid and the others were talking about it.
Yeah. It's some kind of virus that targets specific people. I don't know all the details, but...
What are you trying to say?
It's too similar.
What is?
The cause of death. Didn't the Arms Tech president and the DARPA chief, Decoy Octopus, die of something that looked like a heart attack?
Yeah.
Well, apparently Fox Die kills its victims by simulating a heart attack.
No. You're telling me that Naomi was behind it?
Snake, try to remember. Did Naomi give you some kind of injection?
The nanomachines.
She was in the best position to have done it, but I don't know what her motive was.
Does the Colonel know?
I'm not sure, but he still hasn't questioned her.
Okay, I'll ask him myself. Colonel, what's new with the Naomi situation?
I just placed Naomi under arrest.
Arrest?
She was sending coded messages toward the Alaskan base. I didn't want to believe it, but she must be working with the terrorists.
Are you sure?
I'm afraid so. She's being interrogated now.
What kind of interrogation?
Well, I'd like to avoid the rough stuff, but we don't even have any sodium pentothal here.
Call me if you find out anything.
So, it's true, isn't it?
Naomi, I can't believe it.
That means the Fox Die vaccine must be around somewhere.
Is that all you think about?
But Snake, you might be infected too, you know.
All I can do is leave it up to the Colonel.
Bon. Faire gaffe. C'est la fameuse caméra de surveillance. Ouais, par contre, ce qui est bien, toi, là, c'est le moteur du MGS2. Tu peux abattre les caméras plus facilement, certes. Tandis dans l'original, c'était un coup de Stinger et voilà quoi. Blast. Ah putain. Direct. Wow. Aïe putain. Gaspillé, hein. Ah, me dis pas que je t'ai pas eu. Oh, quelle merde. Casse les couilles, hein, ces caméras de merde. Hein. Sérieusement. 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 Bon, à ne pas bouger comme ça parce que si t'appuies sur la touche Gâchette, tu fais des déplacements. On passe en normal. Long. Un peu long pour chauffer plus rapidement quoi. Voilà, c'est bon. Le Z. Donc le pass Z qui est du voilà, grâce aux chaleurs. C'est fait. On va se mettre bien mort. On fait quand même mal. Hop. Go. Let's go. Je pense qu'on aura un codec là. Il va y avoir un coup de codec. Il n'a pas eu d'appel de codec hein, de Naomi. Par hasard.
Who's that? I've got it. Send reinforcements.
Ah. Casse les couilles. Putain. Je trouve la plus pire, hein. C'est l'original, hein. Allez, je peux me mettre la gueule. Putain, un moteur de MGS2 de merde. Oh, qu'est-ce que... Franchement, putain. MGS3 the best. Je suis désolé de dire ça, mais le 3 the best. Le 3 reste le meilleur pour moi, mais je vous jure. Oh là 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 là. Putain de merde. Oh là 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 là. Ah.
Snake, can you hear me? It's Naomi.
Naomi.
What the hell?
Campbell and the others are busy right now. I'm on a different codec.
Naomi, is what the Colonel says true?
Yes, but not everything I said was a lie.
Who are you?
I don't know anything. My parents' face is my name. The name and ID I have now I just bought. But the reason why I study genetics, that was true.
'Cause you want to know yourself, right?
That's right. I want to know where I came from. My age, my race, anything.
Naomi.
I was found in Rhodesia sometime in the 80s. A dirty little orphan.
Rhodesia? What's now known as Zimbabwe?
Yes. Rhodesia was owned by England until 1965, and there were lots of Indian laborers around. That's probably where I got my skin color from, but I'm not even sure about that.
Naomi, you're too worried about the past. Isn't it enough to understand who you are now?
Understand who I am now? Why should I? No one else tries to understand me. I was alone for so long, until I met my big brother. And him.
Your big brother?
Yes. Frank Yeager.
What?
He was a young soldier when he picked me up near the Zambezi River. I was half dead from starvation, and he shared his rations with me.
Yeager, ouais.
Yes. Frank Yeager. The man who you destroyed was my brother and my only family.
No. Gray Fox.
We survived that hell together, Frank and I. He protected me. He is everything to me. The only proof I have of my existence. Of my existence as an individual.
And he brought you back to America?
No. I was in Mozambique when he came.
Who's he? You mean Big Boss?
Yes. He brought us to this land of freedom. This America. But then he and my brother went back to continue the war. And that's when it happened. You killed my benefactor and sent my brother home a cripple. I vowed revenge and joined Foxhound. I knew it was my best chance to meet you, and I prayed for the day that I would.
So, were your prayers answered?
Yes. I waited 2 long years.
To kill me? Is that all you cared about?
Yes, that's right. 2 years. You were all I thought about for 2 long years.
Oh, dès que j'ai fini le jeu, après, je sais pas ce que je vais faire.
Obsession.
Do you still hate me?
Not exactly. I was partly wrong about you.
What about
Je
liquid
file,
the
excuse-moi de ne pas rester
I'll
jusqu'au
have
bout.
my
Ça marche, y'a pas de
revenge
soucis,
on
Galine.
them too.
A plus, à plus. Bon app si tu vas manger. Bon appétit. Pour la plupart de tous, ils sont partis manger.
No. That was my brother.
C'est vrai que c'est bizarre que je live un peu tôt.
Afterward, I covered
Je
it
live
up
toujours
and helped him
tardivement
hide
tard.
out.
So that ninja, I mean Gray Fox, he's come here to kill me.
I don't think so. I think he just came here to fight you. I wasn't sure before, but now I think I understand. A final battle with you. That's all he lives for. I'm sure of it.
Fox. Naomi, tell me something.
About Foxdie? Foxdie is a type of retrovirus that targets and kills only specific people. First, it infects the macrophages in the victim's body. Fox dye contains smart enzymes, created through protein engineering. They're programmed to respond to specific genetic patterns in the cells.
Those enzymes recognize the target's DNA?
Right. They respond by becoming active and using the macrophages. They begin creating TNF-epsilon.
Huh?
It's a type of cytokine, a peptide which causes cells to die. The TNF-epsilon is carried along the bloodstream to the heart, where they attach to the TNF receptors in the heart cells.
And then they cause a heart attack.
The heart cells suffer a shock and undergo an extreme apoptosis. Then the victim dies.
Apoptosis? You mean the heart cells commit suicide? Naomi.
What?
You must have programmed that thing to kill me too, right? Do I still have time? Naomi, I don't blame you for wanting me dead, but I can't go yet. I still have a job to do.
Listen, Snake. I'm not the one who made the decision to use Fox dye.
Huh? You weren't?
No. You were injected with Fox dye as a part of this operation. I just wanted to let you know that... No. That's not the whole truth.
Huh?
The real thing that I wanted to tell you was... Snake...
Hey! What are you doing?
Snake...
Naomi?
Snake, I can't allow Naomi to make any more unauthorized transmissions.
What?
Naomi's been removed from this operation.
What happened to Naomi? What did she mean when she said that Fox dye was a part of this operation? Colonel, let me talk to her.
I won't. She's under arrest.
Colonel, you double-crossed me.
Snake, there's no time for that. Right now, your job is to stop Metal Gear. Okay, Snake?
Tu m'as doublé. Colonel, tu m'as doublé. Colonel, tu m'as doublé. Ouais, on met la dernière. Je mets avant tout ça. Bah, je crois même au moment là, je vais sauvegarder. Ok, je vais sauvegarder. Et la dernière. Dernière carte.
PAL code number 3 confirmed. PAL code entry complete. Detonation code activated. Ready for launch.
No! Why? I deactivated it.
Je l'ai désactivé.
Thank you, Snake. Now the detonation code is completed. Nothing can stop Metal Gear now.
Master, what's going on?
You found the key, and even activated the warhead for us too. I really must express my gratitude. Sorry to have involved you in that silly shape memory alloy business.
What are you talking about?
We weren't able to learn the DARPA chief's code. Even with Mantis' psychic powers, he couldn't read his mind. Then Ocelot accidentally killed him during the interrogation. In other words, we weren't able to launch the nuclear device, and we were all getting a little worried. Without the threat of a nuclear strike, our demands would never be met.
What do you mean?
Without the detonation codes, we had to find some other way. That's when I decided you might prove useful, Snake.
What?
Well, for starters, I had Decoy Octopus disguise himself as the DARPA chief. We thought we'd get the info from you, but there was Fox dye.
You mean you had this plan from the beginning? Just to get me to input the detonation code?
You didn't think you made it this far by yourself, did you?
Who the hell are you?
In any case, the launch preparations are complete. Once the world glimpses the power of this weapon, the White House will have no choice but to surrender the Fox dye vaccine to me. Their ace in the hole is useless now.
Ace in the hole?
The Pentagon's plan to use you was already successful in the torture room. Snake, you're the only one who doesn't know. Poor fool.
Who are you anyway?
I'll tell you everything you want to know. If you come to where I am, that is.
Where are you?
Very close by.
Snake, that's not Master Miller.
Campbell, you're too late.
Master Miller's body was just discovered at his home. He's been dead for at least 3 days. I didn't know because my codec link with Master was cut off. But Mei Ling said his transmission signal was coming from inside the base.
So who is it?
Snake, you've been talking to...
Me, dear brother.
À moi, très cher frère.
Liquid! How the...
You've served your purpose. You may die now.
Tu peux mourir. Eh ouais, merde, GG. Donc. Ce masque. On va appeler Otacon.
Snake, that's bulletproof glass. You can't break it with an ordinary weapon.
Can't you open the security lock here?
I'll try. Just hold on for a minute. I hacked into security. Snake,
sécurité.
I'm opening the door.
On pourra pas sauvegarder, merde.
Liquid!
Snake, did you like my sunglasses? Oh, you'd point a weapon at your own brother?
Why did you disguise yourself as Master?
So I could manipulate you more easily. You performed quite well, I must say. Although the boys at the Pentagon are probably saying the same thing.
What the hell are you talking about?
Following orders blindly with no questions asked? You've lost your warrior's pride and become nothing more than a pawn, Snake.
What?
Stopping the nuclear launch, rescuing the hostages, it was all just a diversion.
A diversion?
The Pentagon only needed you to come into contact with us. That's what killed the Arms Tech president and decoy octopus.
You don't mean...
That's right. You were sent here to kill us, so they could retrieve Metal Gear undamaged along with bodies of the Genome soldiers. From the beginning, the Pentagon was just using you as a vector to spread Fox dye.
Fox dye? It can't be. Are you telling me Naomi was working with the Pentagon?
They thought she was, but it seems that Dr. Naomi Hunter couldn't be controlled so easily.
What?
We've got a spy working in the Pentagon. He reported that Dr. Hunter altered Fox dye's program just before the operation, but no one knows how or why.
I wonder. Maybe they arrested her so they could find out the answer to that.
No doubt. But I had no idea she was motivated by such petty revenge. We still don't know what changes she made to Fox dye's program. Oh well, doesn't matter. I've already added the Fox dye vaccine to my list of White House demands.
There's a vaccine?
There must be, but that woman is the only one who really knows. Anyway, it might prove to be unnecessary.
Yeah? Why's that?
You were successful in coming into contact with all of us, so we must have all been exposed to the virus. It's true that the Arms Tech president and decoy octopus were killed by Fox Dye. But Ocelot, myself, and you, the carrier, were apparently unaffected.
A bug in the virus's programming?
Could be. In any case, if it doesn't kill you, then I'm not worried either. After all, our genetic code is identical.
So it's true. You and I are...
So...
Yes, twins. But we're not ordinary twins. We're twins linked by cursed genes. Les enfants terribles.
Les enfants terribles.
You're fine. You got all of the old man's dominant genes.
Les enfants
I
terribles.
got all the flawed, recessive genes. Everything was done so that you would be the greatest of his children. The only reason I exist is so they could create you.
So you're saying I'm the dominant one?
That's right. I'm just the leftovers of what they used to make you. Can you understand what it's like to know that you're garbage since the day you were born? But I'm the one Father chose.
So that's why you're so obsessed with Big Boss. Some warped kind of love.
Ha! Love? It's hate. His choosing me, knowingly, to be the inferior one? For this, I want revenge. You don't even understand this. You, who could kill your own real father. You stole my chance for revenge. Now I'll finish the work that Father began. I will surpass him. I will destroy him.
You're just like Naomi.
Well, I'm not like you. Unlike you, I'm proud of the destiny that is encoded into my very genes. You missed your last chance. You'll regret that forever.
Snake! Come! Kneel down and sacrifice yourself to this historic weapon! Consider it an honor, a gift from your brother!
Now!
You shall bear witness to the demon weapon that will drag the world
Into the 21st century!
It's moving. But how do I stop it?
Est-ce qu'on peut sauvegarder? Est-ce qu'on peut sauvegarder? Je pense qu'on va devoir sauvegarder au moment que on va s'évader. Ok. Snake qui saute en mode... Ah putain. J'avais dit que je devais mettre...
Did that do it? Damn!
Nice try, Snake!
Hurry! Get away! Gray Fox!
A name from long ago. It sounds better than Deep Throat.
So it is you.
You look terrible, Snake. You haven't aged well.
I'll send you back to hell!
Fox, why? What do you want
Gray
from me?
Fox.
I'm a prisoner of death. Only you can free me.
Fox, stay out of this. What about Naomi? She's hell-bent on taking revenge for you.
Naomi.
You're the only one who can stop her.
No, I can't.
Why?
Because I'm the one who killed her parents. I was young then, and couldn't bring myself to kill her, too. Oh, I felt so bad that I decided to take her with me. I raised her like she was my own blood, to soothe my guilty conscience. Even now, she thinks of me as her brother.
Fox.
Outwardly, we may have seemed like contented brother and sister. But every time I looked into her eyes, I trembled with fear. Tell her for me. Tell her that I was the one who did it.
There you are!
We're just about out of time. Here's a final present from Deep Throat. I'll stop it from moving.
Fox! In the Middle East, we don't hunt foxes, we hunt jackals. Instead of foxhounds,
We use Royal Harriers! Fox!
how strong is that exoskeleton of yours? Snake, are you just going to sit by and watch him die?
A cornered fox is more dangerous than a jackal!
Il est avec lui. What the fuck? Ce mec avec l'épée? Non mais t'es sérieux?
He destroyed the radome.
Impressive! You are indeed worthy of the codename Fox. But now you're finished!
Now, fire the stinger!
Fox! Can you really shoot? You'll kill him too!
Now, in front of you, I can finally die.
It's no good. I can't do it. It's no
After
good.
sands upon
I can't
land,
do it.
I was
It's no
taken
good.
from the battle.
I can't do it.
Neither truly alive, nor truly dead. An undying shadow in a world of light.
No,
But
I can't do it. I can't
soon
shoot.
It will finally end.
I can't do it.
Die! Fox!
Snake, we're not tools of the government or anyone else. Fighting was the only thing I was good at. But at least I always fought for what I believed in. Snake, farewell.
Foolish man! When death is entreated, the battle is decided.
C'est vrai qu'il essaie de plier avec les dinosaures, parce que c'est vrai que...
You see, you can't protect anyone. Not even yourself.
Snake un katana.
Die!
There you are! I got
Ah, enculé. Enflure!
Snake! I'll crush you into dust! Sleeping late as usual, eh, Snake?
Liquid, you're still alive.
I won't die. As long as you still live.
Too bad. It looks like your revolution was a failure.
Just because you've destroyed Metal Gear doesn't mean I'm done fighting.
Fighting? What are you really after?
The restoration of the era when warriors such as us lived as we should.
That was Big Boss's fantasy.
It was his dying wish. When he was young during the Cold War, the world needed men like us. We were valued then. We were desired. But things are different now. With all the liars and hypocrites running the world, war isn't what it used to be. We're losing our place in a world that no longer needs us. A world that now spurns our very existence. You should know that as well as I do. After I launch this weapon and get our $1 billion, we'll be able to bring chaos and honor back to this world gone soft. Conflict shall breed conflict. New hatreds will arise, and our own biosphere shall steadily expand.
But as long as there are people, there will always be war.
But the problem is balance. Father knew what type of a balance was best.
Is that the only reason?
Isn't that reason enough for warriors such as us?
I don't want that kind of world.
Ha! You lie! So why are you here then? Why do you continue to follow your orders while your superiors betray you? Why did you come here? Well, I'll tell you then. You enjoy all the killing, that's why.
What?
Are you denying it? Haven't you already killed most of my comrades?
That was...
I watched your face as you delivered the coup de grace. Oh, it reflected such vitality.
You're wrong.
There is a killer inside you. You don't have to deny it. We were created to be that way.
J'en ai tué qu'au début.
Les enfants
Terribles.
The terrible children.
Les enfants terribles.
It started in the 1970s.
Les enfants
Their
terribles.
plan was to artificially create the most powerful soldier possible. The person that they chose as the model was a man known then as the greatest living soldier in the world.
Toujours pas de message par rapport à ça.
Big Boss.
But Father was wounded in combat and already in a coma when they brought him in. So they created us from his cells, with a combination of 20th century analog cloning and the super baby method.
Super baby method?
They fertilized an egg with one of Father's cells, and then let it divide into 8 clone babies. Then they transferred the clones to someone's uterus, and later intentionally aborted 6 of the fetuses to encourage strong fetal growth. You and I were originally octuplets.
Octuplets?
Yes. The other 6 of our brothers were sacrificed to make us. We were accomplices in murder before the day we were even born. So, it was you and I, two fertilized eggs with exactly the same DNA. But they weren't finished yet. They used me as a guinea pig to create a phenotype in which all of the dominant genes were expressed to create you. I got all the recessive genes. You took everything from me before I was even born. But you and I aren't his only children.
What?
The Genome Soldiers. They too are his progeny, carrying on his genetic legacy. But unlike us, they carry it digitally. With the completion of the Human Genome Project in the last century, the mysteries of humanity were laid bare. Thanks to Father's DNA, they were able to identify more than 60 soldier genes responsible for everything from strategic thinking to the proverbial killer instinct. Those soldier genes were transplanted using gene therapy into the members of the next generation special forces. That's how they became the Genome Soldiers. That's right. The Genome Soldiers that you've been killing right and left are our brothers with the same genes as ours.
The Genome Soldiers?
They are misshapen creatures, artificially produced from Father's genetic pattern.
Ah oui, d'ailleurs, j'ai fini PS2 New Genesis.
They were born of
Pour ceux qui savent
many an
pas.
ultimate sacrifice.
Sacrifices?
J'ai mis sur mon Twitter.
Human experiments. 1991. The
Par
Gulf
contre, ça, ils l'ont gardé,
War.
ça.
The military
Gulf.
secretly injected soldiers with the soldier genes. The Gulf War syndrome that hundreds of thousands of returning soldiers complained about was a side effect of it.
Ha! Everyone knows that the Gulf War syndrome was caused by exposure to pesticides and radiation from depleted uranium rounds.
That was just a cover story issued by the Pentagon. First, they tried to say it was post-traumatic stress disorder, then chemical or biological weapons. The poison gas detection units and the anti-sarin injections were all just to cover up the secret genetic experiments.
So the so-called Gulf War babies that have been reported by Gulf War veterans are...
Yes, they too are our brothers and sisters.
C'est moi qui
So the Genome Soldiers mean that
comprenais
the
pas que ça sautait un
experiments
peu.
were a success?
Success? Don't be a fool. They're a complete failure.
Putain, les cinématiques sautaient un peu.
We're on the verge of extinction.
What?
Have you ever heard of the asymmetry theory? Nature tends to favor asymmetry. Those species which have gone extinct all show signs of symmetry. The Genome Soldiers suffer from the same problem, signs of symmetry. So do I, as do you. That's right. We are all on the verge of death at the genetic level. We don't know when or what type of disease will occur. That's why we need the old man's genetic information.
You want Big Boss's DNA so you can save your family? It's very touching.
In nature, family members don't mate with each other, and yet they help each other to survive. Do you know why? Because it increases the chances that shared genes will be transmitted to future generations. Altruism among blood relatives is a response to natural selection. That we will help our blood relatives is inscribed in our very genes.
You're telling me that your genes are ordering you to save the Genome Soldiers?
You can't fight your genes. It's fate. All living things are born for the sole purpose of passing on their parents' genes. That's why I'll follow what my genes tell me. And then, I'm going to go beyond, in order to break the curse of my heritage. And to do that, first, I will kill you. Look behind you.
Meryl?
Meryl.
Is she alive?
I'm not sure. She was alive a few hours ago. Poor girl kept calling your name.
Meryl?
Stupid woman. Falling in love with a man who doesn't even have a name?
I have a name.
No. We have no past, no future. If we did, our fate is nothing but what is determined in the genes we inherited from our father.
Let Meryl go.
As soon as we finished our business, we're almost out of time.
You're talking about Fox Die.
No. It seems now that the Pentagon knows that Metal Gear is destroyed. They've arrived at a decision. They won't even need a BDA. If you want the details, why don't you ask your precious Colonel Campbell?
Colonel, can you hear me?
Yes, I'm listening.
What is the Pentagon trying to do? Colonel, answer me!
The Secretary of Defense has taken over active control of this operation. He's on his way there by AWACS.
What for?
To bomb the place.
What?
Not only that, B-2 bombers just lifted off from Galena Air Force Base. They're carrying B-6113 surface-piercing tactical nuclear bombs.
What? Metal Gear is destroyed. Tell the Secretary of Defense.
The Secretary of Defense heard that Naomi double-crossed us, and he's worried about Fox Die. Now that there's no more danger of a nuclear strike from Metal Gear, he's going to do whatever's necessary to cover up the truth of what really happened here.
He's going to drop a nuclear bomb to vaporize all the evidence, along with anyone who knows anything.
Don't worry, Snake. I'll stop the nuclear strike.
How?
I may be only a figurehead here, but I'm still officially in command of this mission. If I issue an order to delay the strike, it'll confuse the chain of command and at least buy you some time. It'll give you a chance to escape.
But Colonel, if you do that...
It's okay, Snake. The truth is, Foxhound was already the subject of an undercover investigation. Meryl was transferred to this base just before the terrorist attack as a way of manipulating me.
Those bastards.
I'm sorry. They forced me to cooperate in exchange for her life. You'd better get out of there, Snake.
Are you sure? It'll be bad for you.
Don't worry. It's the least I can do for you after all the lies.
Colonel.
I'm ordering them to cancel the bombing run. After that, there's no turning back. Huh? What are you doing?
Snake!
Mei Ling, what happened to the Colonel?
I don't believe it!
What happened?
Snake, the Colonel!
Roy Campbell
Incroyable.
has been relieved of duty.
C'est pas croyable plutôt.
This is the Secretary of Defense,
Pas
Jim
incroyable, c'est...
Put the Colonel back on.
On dit pas incroyable. Putain, les traductions sont mauvais, hein.
Secret information and for the crime of high treason.
C'est pas croyable plutôt.
Yes, he is a ridiculous man. He truly believed that he was in command
mal
of this
traduit.
operation.
You bastard.
There won't be a speck
Oh,
of
t'as dit
evidence left.
incroyable.
I'm sure
Mec,
the president
incroyable.
would want the same thing.
Incroyable de quoi?
The president is a busy man. I have
C'est mal
complete
traduit, je suis
authority
désolé.
here.
How do you plan on explaining
C'est mal
the nuclear
traduit.
attack on Alaska to the media?
Don't worry. We've prepared a convincing cover story. We'll simply say that the terrorists exploded a nuclear device.
Damn it! You'll be murdering everyone here. The scientists, the Genome Army, everyone.
Donald, the DARPA chief, is already dead.
So you didn't mean to kill the DARPA chief after all.
He was my friend.
And you could care less about what happens to everybody else, huh?
Well, if you give me the optic disc, I might consider saving them.
What are you talking about?
Metal Gear's test data. Donald was supposed to bring it back.
I don't have it.
I see. Oh well, that's okay. You two are an embarrassment from the 1970s. Our country's dirty little secret. You can't be allowed to live. You're just the lingering ghosts of a system that is no more. Well, do try to get along in the time you have left before the bomb.
Bon, merde alors.
Oh, there's no way out for us. Let's finish this before the airstrike. You stole everything from me. I shall nullify you and your genes, and I will take them all back. She'll make a beautiful sacrifice for our final battle. Do you see this? This will be the time limit for our final battle. When death comes for this girl, this nuclear module shall vanish from this world as well. If you win, you might still be able to save her. You could enjoy one brief moment of love before the end. And if you cross this line, you'll fall. At this height, it'll kill even you. How about you, Snake? Is that all you've...
Snake. Là j'ai son...
Better hurry! You're out of time! What's wrong, Snake? You're out of time! Hurry! Hurry!
Boum. Liquide. Finito. Sérieux. Putain. Punch!
Snake! Meryl. Meryl.
Snake? Is that you? Snake, you're alive. Thank God.
Meryl. Meryl, are you okay?
Are you okay? Is that all you can say?
Meryl, you must have been terrible.
It wasn't that bad. I didn't give in to the torture.
Torture?
And things even worse than that. I was fighting too. Just like you.
You're a strong woman.
Fighting them made me feel closer to you. I felt like you were there with me. It gave me the strength to go on. But I was scared.
I'm sorry.
Don't say that. But it made me realize something. During all the pain and shame, there was one thing I was sure of. A single hope that I held on to. And that hope kept me alive. Snake, I wanted to see you again.
Meryl. That's my codec.
Snake, it's me. It looks like you stopped Rex.
Otacon, good news. Meryl's okay.
All right! You saved her, man! Good job!
I got some bad news, too. We're about to be bombed.
Oh boy. I guess we're considered expendable.
Is there a way out of here?
A way out? Yeah. You can take the loading tunnel to the surface. There's a parking garage right next to you. The tunnel leads from there to the surface.
The door in front?
No, it's a small entrance to the west of that door.
How about the security?
I just unlocked it. Who do you think you're talking to? I'll take care of security along your escape route, too.
What are you going to do?
Me? I'll stay here.
Are you crazy?
I need a little more time to take care of your escape route.
But
unlocking the security doors is difficult work. Only I can do it.
Otacon.
Don't worry. I'm staying here. It's my own decision.
Otacon, this is a hardened shelter, but they're going to use a surface-piercing nuclear bomb. It won't hold.
I'm through regretting the past. Life isn't all about loss, you know? Snake, I'm a complete person now. I've found a reason to live.
Good. Don't die on me.
Same to you. Take care of Meryl, okay?
I will.
Okay, I gotta go. I promise I'll do something about your escape route.
Thanks.
Thanks. Oh, that sounds nice.
I believe in you.
Thanks, Snake.
Let's get the hell out of here.
What about him? Where is Otacon?
He's fighting right now. With his old self. To be the man he wants to be.
He's fighting for us too?
Yeah, and I don't want it to be in vain.
Me too. Snake.
Meryl. It started.
I must be heavy.
Looks like we're not gonna have a love scene after all.
Looks that way. Too bad.
Let's get out of here.
Snake, it's freezing outside. You need some clothes.
There's my sneaking suit.
Hurry up! Hurry! Looking good, Snake. Hurry! Let me drive. Damn, a surveillance camera. Oh no, no key. All right, keys. Snake, start it. Get in. Shoot him, Snake!
Let's go! Let's go! Let's fucking go!
Here they come!
I'll never make it.
Here they come!
I'll never make it. Snake, clear a path.
Oh putain, le thème de MGS. Pas mal.
Not yet, Snake! It's not over yet! Liquid!
Liquide. Let's go. Ah, par contre ça clignote, hein. Là, quand tu tires dessus, ça clignote, hein. Ah, putain, touché. Allez, même la bagnole, tu peux le tirer dessus, gros. Ah putain ça. Oh là 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 là.
Look, Snake, daylight.
On va percuter. Erika consciente. Elle est bien consciente, mais what? Ah Matrix, non mais sérieux quoi. Non mais c'est Matrixé quoi le truc. On va prendre le volant. Ouais, non. Ah ouais. Snake il est debout par contre, comparé à Meryl.
Meryl, are you okay?
Ah il est debout par contre, ouais, comparé au remake. Comparé à l'original.
Snake. Snake!
Hey, been, Fox. Die. Et je me demande comment il a... Ouais, comment Slot a eu...
He's dead. That means...
Don't say it, Snake.
What happened to the air raid? No stealth bombers in sight.
Snake, can you hear me?
Colonel!
Are you okay?
Colonel, what happened?
The Secretary of Defense has been arrested. Early retirement.
Arrested?
I was able to get into contact with the President. Metal Gear, the training exercise, all of it. It was all the Secretary of Defense acting alone.
Acting alone? What happened to the air raid and the nuclear strike?
The orders were rescinded. The F-117s and the B-2 bombers have returned to the base. Once again, I have complete authority over this operation.
I see.
Washington isn't stupid enough to use nukes to cover up a few secrets.
I wonder about that.
In any case, the danger's over. Thanks, Snake.
Colonel, you can rest easy. Meryl's fine.
Really? Thanks. Thank you, Snake. Snake, I'm sorry I kept a lot of things from you.
It's okay, Colonel.
Snake, I'm not a colonel.
Oh, that's right.
I've got a present for you. There's a snowmobile close to you. Mei Ling saw it on the satellite photos. This time of year, the glaciers are pretty calm. You should be able to ride right out of there. I'll bet the boys at the DIA and the NSA never expected you to come home alive.
Me neither. I'd better not show my face around there.
No danger of that. You two officially died after your Jeep sank into the ocean.
That's not too far from the truth.
There's also a helicopter waiting for you at the Fox Islands.
Dr. Hal Emmerich should be somewhere on the base. I want someone to bring him in.
I understand. Leave it to me.
Okay. Roy. Are you going to be okay?
Don't worry. I've got an insurance policy. A hard copy of all of Mei Ling's data. As long as I've got that, you, me, and Mei Ling will be fine.
The battery on these nanomachines will run out soon. They won't be able to follow us.
I guess we won't meet again.
Don't worry. I'll pay you a visit sometime.
Really? I'll look forward to that.
Roy, just tell me one thing.
What?
About Fox Die.
Meryl will be fine. She wasn't included in its programming.
What about me? It killed Liquid.
Naomi said she wants to talk to you face-to-face about that.
How is she?
Don't worry. Mei Ling's with her right now. I'm switching over to Naomi.
Snake, it's me.
Naomi?
I heard about my brother.
Fox, no, Frank wanted to tell you something. He told me to tell you to forget about him and to go on with your own life.
Frankie said that?
Yeah. He also said he'll always love you. Naomi, your brother just saved you, me, and the whole world. He fought on sheer willpower until the very end.
Maybe now he's finally found some peace. My brother was already dying. Ever since he fought with you in Zanzibar land, he's been like a ghost. A ghost looking for a place to die.
Naomi, Liquid died from Fox Die too. What about me? When am I going to go?
That's up to you.
What do you mean?
Everybody dies when their time's up.
Yeah, so when's mine up?
It's up to you how you use the time left to you. Live, Snake. That's all I can say to you. Each person is born with their fate written into their own genetic code, inscribed into their genes. But that's not all there is to life. I finally realized that. I told you before, the reason that I was interested in genes and DNA. because I wanted to know who I was, where I came from. I thought that if I analyzed my DNA, I could find out who I was, who my parents were. And I thought that if I knew that, then I'd know what path I should take in life. But I was wrong. I didn't find anything. I didn't learn anything. Just like with the genome soldiers, you can input all the genetic information, but that doesn't make them into the strongest soldiers. The most we can say about DNA is that its genetic information houses a person's strengths or destiny. You mustn't allow yourself to be chained to fate, to be ruled by your genes. Humans can choose the type of life they want to live. Snake, whether you've been programmed or not isn't important. The important thing is that you choose life. And then...
Avec ça me casse les couilles.
Don't you think, Snake? Don't worry. I'm gonna choose life too. Until today, I've always looked for a reason to live. But from now on, I'm going to just live. Genes exist to pass down our hopes and dreams for the future through our children. Living is a link to what will come. All life is tethered to the future.
Allez, Flo, tu mets la max, tu viens d'accomplir un terrible achievement de ta vie.
Then the world can change.
Enfin. Ouais, enfin.
I finally realized it. The true meaning of life. Thank you, Snake.
Eh ouais, enfin.
Look, I found this.
Let's keep it as a reminder.
Gardons souvenir.
Of what? A reminder of a successful mission? Or a reminder of the first time we met?
A reminder of how to live.
Huh?
Souvenir de sou.
Until today, I've lived only for myself. My survival instinct that tells me not to die. That's all the motive I've had in my life.
That's not just you. That's how everyone is.
I only felt truly alive when I was staring death in the face. I don't know. Maybe it's written into my genes.
What about now? What do your genes say about your future now?
Maybe it's time I live for someone else.
Someone else?
Yeah. Someone like you. Maybe that's the real way to live.
So, where to, Snake?
David. My name is David.
Okay, so where to, Dave?
I think it's time we look for a new path in life.
A new path?
A new purpose.
Notre but.
Will we find it?
We'll find it. I know we'll find it.
Hey, what are those?
C'est là qu'on voit que le 4 n'est pas raccord avec le 1. Ouais, tout à fait. Ouais, tout à fait.
It'll be spring here soon.
For us too.
Yeah. Spring brings new life to everything.
Ouais, c'est vrai que Kojima, je crois qu'il voulait vraiment arrêter. Hein. Ça se voyait peut-être. Hein. Ça se voyait peut-être que Kojima ou même Konami voulait peut-être en finir de Metal Gear. Hein. Maintenant, on peut le dire, maintenant il attaque sur un autre jeu qui s'appelle Death Stranding. Hein. Death Stranding, il faudra que je fasse un de ces 4.
It's nice, isn't it? Being alive.
Come on. Let's let's enjoy life.
Les années 80 comptaient le plus de 60 têtes nucléaires dans le travers monde. Le plus pouvoir destructeur de cette total arsenal était de 1 million de fois plus puissant que celui des bombes de Hiroshima. 93, le start de 3000 et 3500 avant la fin 2017. Cependant, on estime en 2003 que 20 000 têtes nucléaires sont encore destinées dans le monde. Et ouais. Et ça sent le copyright à la fin, voilà. Voilà, on a fini MGS, The Twin Snakes, voilà. On a fini, voilà. On l'a fini. Franchement, que dire de plus? Bon, c'est un remake. Moteur de MGS2, précisons. Bon, voilà. Donc, que dire de plus? C'est un remake. Il y a beaucoup de changements dans un remake. On prend le cas de Resident Evil par exemple, Rebirth. Il y a beaucoup de changements. Donc voilà. Donc ouais, moteur de MGS2, hein, précisons, parce que pour la plupart, pour moi c'est une découverte, voilà. Donc le terminé, franchement je suis sous le... Voilà. Je suis vraiment content de l'avoir terminé. Alors, alors, ça que j'allais dire comme question, cette question m'est venue dans la tête, est-ce qu'il est meilleur que l'original sur PlayStation? Graphiquement, oui, c'est un remake, bien sûr, tu vas me dire. Mais moi, franchement, je préfère jouer l'original. Alors, mon point négatif, c'est le moteur de MGS2. Le moteur de MGS2 dit la vue à la première personne, que je n'apprécie pas du tout. Je préfère nettement le moteur d'I3 pour la première personne. Après, c'est avec 2004 MGS3 était en développement. Donc, s'il aurait été sorti en même temps que MGS3, ça pourrait le faire, tu vois. Tu vois, ça pourrait le faire. S'il y aurait le moteur du MGS3 à la place du MGS2, ça aurait été un bon remake. Voilà. Je sens qu'il y a des gens qui vont me dire, ah bah non mais tu dis ça, mais... Voilà, t'as compris le truc. T'as compris le truc. Les cinématiques. Tu me vois les... Je crois que... Dans les cinématiques, vous allez me voir ma gueule, mais vraiment bizarroïde. Metal Gear Solid sauce Matrix. J'ai envie de dire. Après, c'est vrai que c'était... on était vraiment dans l'époque Matrix, hein, la trilogie, hein, je précise. Donc vraiment du Matrix. Mais vraiment du pompé Hollywood. Hein. C'est pompé totalement Hollywood. Parce qu'attends, je vais regarder en même temps, tu vois. Matrix trilogie. La trilogie des Matrix. Ouais, quand même, tu vois, la trilogie des Matrix. Matrix, Reloaded et Révolution. Ouais, t'avais quand même 3 films, quoi. Alors, c'était marrant parce que c'est vrai qu'il y a 3 films. Pourquoi 2003 ? Ouais, après il y a le dernier qui était Résurrection. Ouais. 2 Matrix en 2003. On a eu 2 Matrix en 2003. Donc le premier Matrix, Reloaded et Révolution. Donc la trilogie des Matrix qu'on a eu. Donc, on comprend peut-être pourquoi que ça a été pompé. Cinématique pompée à Matrix. Hein. Après c'est vrai que d'un côté, bon, voilà, il n'y a pas de VF. VO, bien sûr. David Hayter. C'est vrai que franchement, tu compares entre la version PS1 avec Bonami, etc. Voilà. C'était, comme diraient tous, c'est nanar. Donc, voilà. Frontline, Zombie Enders, ouais, tu vois. T'as crédit à un jeu PlayStation, hein. Zombie Enders, le Second Runner. C'est ouf, hein. Ah, cette musique. Ouais, je l'avais l'OST, je sais plus à qui je l'ai offert. Je l'ai offert à quelqu'un l'OST, il me semble. Et l'OST c'était dans le collector. Pour ceux qui s'en souviennent. Dans le collector, t'avais l'OST de Metal Gear Solid. Je l'avais. Je sais plus à qui je l'ai offert. Mais je l'avais. Là, il y a du coup, ils vont me dire alors, vas-y, fais MGS2. C'est vrai que j'ai les premiers Metal Gear de la... Les cinématiques sont vraiment...
Snake, whether you've been programmed or not isn't important. The important thing is that you choose life.
Ouais, choisis la vie.
And then live.
Et vie. Alors, vas-y,
Yes, sir.
vie.
The entire unit was wiped out. Yes. Yes, sir. Thanks to the vaccine. Yes, those two are still alive. The vector? Yes, sir. Fox Die should become activated soon. Right on schedule. Yes, sir.
Oui, monsieur.
I recovered all of Rex's dummy warhead data. No.
Ah, pour les personnes qui découvrent MGS, franchement, avec la cube, ils ont dû finalement mis leur portefeuille pour une PS2, hein, au final après. Parce que MGS2, MGS3... Bah, ouais, MGS2 pour PC, j'ai envie de te dire, parce que oui, c'est vrai qu'il est sorti aussi sur PC, Metal Gear Solid 2. Et il est sorti aussi sur Xbox. Donc, par contre, MGS3, c'était une exclusivité PlayStation.
That's right. Until the very end, Liquid thought he was the inferior one. Of course, the other one thinks so too. Yes, sir. I agree completely. It takes a well-balanced individual such as yourself to rule the world. Yes. Yes, sir. No, sir. No one knows that you were the third one, Solidus. What should I do about the woman? Yes, sir. I understand. The surveillance will continue. Yes. Yes. Thank you. Goodbye, Mr. President.
Que j'en fais de la fille. Oh, un code. Notez ça. Mongoose. 5MBNG. Un sorte de cheat code, je pense. KonibiJapan.com, MGS, TTS, The Twin Snakes. Voilà. Donc, on a sauvegardé cette fois. On a fait 4 continus et on a fait 14 alertes. On a 18 ennemis morts et on a utilisé 19 rations. Franchement, chapeau. Franchement, chapeau. J'ai envie de dire chapeau, chapeau, chapeau. Voilà. Et j'espère qu'on va se foutre de ma gueule. Non, je déconne. Bien sûr. Voilà. Du coup, voilà. Et on a gagné le bandana parce qu'on a fait la bonne fin. Oui. Du coup, on va sauvegarder. very easy, terminé. Bien sûr. Et donc voilà, on a terminé. On a terminé MGS The Twin Snake. Voilà, en plus avec la bonne fin. Avec Meryl. Que dire de plus? Voilà. Que dire de plus? Bon bah la GameCube va peut-être se reposer un petit peu, ou soit on fera peut-être un autre jeu GameCube, peut-être. Je ne sais pas. Je pense qu'à mon avis, il y aura peut-être des gens qui vont demander pour MGS2. Alors, je ne sais pas si on fera peut-être ce mois-ci, peut-être décembre, je ne sais pas, je verrai. Je voulais même faire l'intégrale, donc intégrale en version PS4. Parce que oui, je l'ai, comme je vous l'ai dit, la Master Collection, je l'ai acheté en démat, donc version PS4 et version PS5. On a fait MGS sur PS5, rappelez-vous. Donc, je me suis dit pourquoi pas, on fera la version PS4. Donc je pense que je jouerai avec une vraie PS4 hardware. Donc, pourquoi pas. Donc voilà. Enfin bref. Sur ce, moi je vais vous laisser. Je vois qu'il n'y a plus de grands viewers, grandement viewers sur Twitch, même YouTube. Je vais couper l'appareil. Donc je vais couper le réseau. Je vais mettre en just chatting, bien sûr. Voilà. Hop, je coupe l'audio. Donc moi je vais faire mon exit mode avec la GameCube. Voilà. Donc j'espère que ce live vous a vraiment plu les amis. Donc moi je ne sais pas quand on va se donner un prochain rendez-vous. Je ne sais pas du tout. Je sais pas quand on se donnera le prochain rendez-vous, je ne sais pas du tout. Donc on verra quel jeu je pourrais faire, que je ferai peut-être une prochaine un de ces quatre. Voilà, moi c'est vrai que j'ai beaucoup de jeux. Peut-être Air Racing que je ferai peut-être un de ces quatre. Je sais pas, j'hésite. Peut-être un jeu de bagnole, je pense. On verra. C'est vrai que j'ai pas mal de bons titres sur la cube. Voilà. Bon, enfin bref, moi je vais vous laisser, moi je vous dis à la prochaine. C'était Flo de la chaîne Café Gaming. Ici, on ne sert pas du tout de café, on parle de jeux vidéo. Ça y est, je commence plus à parler. Plus mal à parler, je vais dire. Ici, on ne sert pas que du café, on parle de jeux vidéo, bien sûr. Et n'hésitez pas à regarder la rediffusion sur YouTube. Donc, moi, je vous dis à la prochaine sur Twitch ou sur YouTube. Ciao, ciao, bye.